What's up? It's your boy Bear the Beast, and I'm watching NBA 2K TV. Season 5 is on the way to NBA 2K League. Lock in with your boy. Come on now.
With so many events going on in NBA 2K22, you have tons of opportunities to earn extra XP and prizes. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's Dunk Fest. Win prizes by dunking the ball? How fun is that?
Another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're inside today. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it. I've been here grinding, trying to get to this point. The team and the culture that we have, this is the best position that we've been in since I've been here to make those dreams come to life."
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Nader in at small forward. And it's the Suns to start out. Paul against Jackson. Right side, Paul. Shoots over Embiid. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
To the paint. From 6 feet away. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Sixers on the break for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Back to Paul. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Pass to Nader. Now Johnson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very shame for guys here.
There's something wrong with him right now.
Against here's Lee. Ayton, and it's Harris with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 inside so far in this game. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he put the shot up. We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, "I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example."
Throw no good, and many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
The Suns on 2 of 4 so far. Outside Paul. 14-footer.
Chris Paul not only has a great hand, and his footwork is so good.
Jackson against Paul. The drive by Jackson. Here's Embiid. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Embiid's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The Sixers leading. Jackson outside to the middle. No good that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. Takes one from outside Paul. Pass to Nader. Paul against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Second chance shot. Scoop the layup. And that ties it up.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And they pick up 2. He's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Johnson. Now Booker. Back to Ayton. Paul with it. Here's Nader. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for points of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Jackson. From the top of the key, and yes, it goes. Got a little angle. That one. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Paul. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, Paul can be consistent from the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now here's Jackson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Booker. Shoots over Curry. Top of the key jumper. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break. On to the second quarter after this. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker for years.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball.
Yeah, Grant, that's got to. New group getting ready for the Suns. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Johnson, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Paul in for Devin Booker. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Jackson comes in for Milton. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Furkan Korkmaz, Jackson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last, the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 41 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had fence flowing.
Jackson gets the bucket. And these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can be very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul your hand.
Walker against Jackson. And we've got 1:18 left in the first game.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to. That could free up shooters going forward.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
He's checked in for Kaminsky, and the 76ers will have here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Tobias Harris comes in. Green's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harry in for Maxey.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Pass to Ayton. Goes back up. No good with the tip. Philadelphia's gone from downtown here in the second. Jackson against Paul. Jackson on the wing. For him, over Paul. Jackson can't get it to go. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Walker. The kick out to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Passes to Walker. Outside Johnson. Now Paul. Defended by Jackson. They get it back. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
That'll count. And we're through the first half of play. Here's been a good one. Suns ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Here's Paul. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, as good as Chris Paul's passing game is, the scoring ability is on par.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Johnson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. No one covering. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. And Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Ayton finds Paul. Outside Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Phoenix making some changes. McGee comes in for Ayton, and Saric subbed in for Johnson. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Simmons comes in for Tobias Harris. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. And it's Maxey in for Curry. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. but the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. That shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Jackson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Nader. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jackson with room to fire and buries the jumper to finish off the break. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Saric. Back to Paul. And it's blocked by Thibault. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Nader. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in for Maxey. 1:29 left in the third. Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. There's Jackson with the 3. And the 76ers another 3.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
And Johnson.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 7. Pass to McGee. Here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And the Suns making a change here. Powell's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz is checked in. Jackson, the pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Booker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Booker's got 11 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, the Suns shooting at a respectable 49% on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Seth Curry is out there with Jackson, and it's Korkmaz in at the three. Down low. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Jackson outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Embiid against Paul. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Here's a three from Paul. Suns keep it alive. Ayton uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
There's Jackson with the three. They get it again. Embiid, good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Lets the three fly. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Embiid. Jackson's got 32 points. Paul against Jackson. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Shoots over Jackson. Paul can't get it to go.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Kaminsky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Ayton against Jackson. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
The Suns making a switch here. Nader's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Green is checked in.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Green, the pass to Jackson. Inside, Embiid. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ball against Embiid. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're in front by 10. There's a minute 34 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ball against Jackson. From deep three-point range, Harris' shot is good.
Just a high IQ offensive force. I really enjoy watching Harris operate in the two-man game. He reads it so well.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're down by 12. A minute 22 left in the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Booker can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
They keep piling on the assist guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
The Suns running out of time.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Well, you love that Steph Curry is trying to get into the space of the shooter and make it a tough shot. That's nice.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Now Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to Johnson. Booker with it. Outside Paul. And a miss there on the triple. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can